thinking about what's right, thinking about what's wrong. What about what's between the both of them? What about whether what you think is fact or an opinion? Are we ever truly right or wrong? Are we never truly right or wrong? Sometimes in life, you think you have an answer to everything, but really, you can't answer to nothing. Sometimes you have to do the right thing for wrong things, and sometimes you have to do the wrong things for right things. And that's really all up to you and how you perceive such a conundrum, basically. What I would say is just do what you feel is right. Do what you think is best. I mean, you should be doing better than the rest. And what I mean by that is feel good about what you're doing, you know? Because sometimes, well, actually a lot of times, I can say this personally, it's hard to move forward, kind of live things when you know you're doing something wrong. And you just gotta do less wrong and more right. More good and less bad is what I say. And that really goes to show in the long run of things. Sometimes it is interesting, the whole right and wrong, because sometimes it's never truly right or wrong, like I just spoke about in my book. And I would say that sometimes we're really not. Sometimes we're not both. You know, we're never right and wrong. And I think when you come to that conclusion, that you realize how fragile we are, and also, you know, how we're limited in terms of just thinking, whether we're open-minded or not. You might say or do the right things, but act the wrong way. That's how it is. That's how it goes, you know? You can really only do so much sometimes, and it is pretty tough, but just do what you think is right. It means something. Never do what's wrong, especially if you know it, subconsciously and consciously, you know. And I think a good example was just being under substances or too much. You know, you should always limit yourself with basically everything. Food, even water. You can literally drown in water. And then you can drown from drinking too much water. And that's pretty crazy. You know, fish are lucky because they can't. To them, that's their air. And air to them is water. Like how water is to us and air is to us. All right, so yeah, I would just say, like I've been saying repeatedly, is that I believe in doing what's right, even when it's hard. And that could mean a lot of things. It could be doing a lot of things with your life, whether it's taking a position that's tough on you, but you got to realize that, you know, when you do things that are uncomfortable, you're about to grow out of that. It's just like practicing something. When you practice something often, constantly, you can become unstoppable. You can. It really all comes to up here. And my advice is just really the best advice is practice with your mind, with everything, literally everything, because how you live life and think of life it just intertwines. How you think of life is how you live life. How you live life is how you think of life. And take that as you will, though, because we all think differently. But I would say it's pretty straightforward. Whether you have a position to take for a career or job, or new responsibilities, or even just one, taking care of someone, whether it's a human or an animal, taking care of an animal is also responsibility, no matter how big or small. I think the worst is a spider, because you literally lay your eye off for a second and they're gone. They don't even need smoke bombs. Things can be a lot. But again, it's just how you perceive it. It's all about right or wrong, but also what's in between. Between has its own meaning. And again, that's up to you for how you want to perceive such a statement. My message is that I truly want to keep doing right in life. And doing these videos makes me feel right. Now, I'm not sure where it'll take me or how much impact it can really have, but all I know is that for myself, it does mean quite a lot to be here to speak. May not be much, but it's still something, and that's really the best way of thinking in life. It may not be much, but at least you're doing something, and this one feels right, So get the wrong out of here. Bring that right in here, Bring the right in. Just bring it in. Bring it home. Hit home runs in life. Even out of the park, hit it out of the park. Believe in yourself. Believe what you're doing is right over wrong. Because I don't think we want to be wrong. We don't. When you're doing something wrong, you're gonna feel empty inside. You're gonna feel regretfulness, and that's just not a good feeling at all. And it can be easy to feel that, but take your time in life and take care of yourself, all of you, physically, mentally, and also spiritually, because we all have a soul, and our souls are what runs us, as well as our hearts and brains and blood cells, red and white, all of that. I believe that's pretty much it for today. I'm very glad for you to be here, and if you stuck around, good job, because I know it's tough with social media and all the short attention span. Everything's so short in a way, but really take your time here. It's not too long. It's just a journey. Life is a journey. Short or long, right or wrong. Live it how you want to live it. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best. And just enjoy things. Thank you.